Well, let's jump in, guys. So I guess kick us off, Alex. Give me a little idea, like tell me about yourself, maybe like your background and like dog training, and then we'll sort of just go from there.
Yeah, I like it.
Why you started the thing and all that.
So my name's Alex Rohan. I've been training dogs for about 6, 7 years now. Got out of the military, went into a dog training school for canine handlers, fell in love with training, started my own company a couple years ago, started a new location here, really started working on the marketing. Marketing wasn't going well. Um, Deal with all kinds of level of obedience, dogs, things like that. Um, Ran into you guys through your Facebook leads. What was it, 2 months ago?
Yeah,
Um,
no, we haven't even hit 2 months in the program yet. You're about 45 or almost
yeah,
50 days in. Yeah, I know it really hasn't been that long.
dude, yeah, it feels like it's been a year with
I
how
know.
how good things are going. Um, I was using ads before on other sources. It was going well. We're just missing some more things that needed to be done. Ran into you guys through your Facebook ads. Um, Signed on with you guys since then. About 45, 50 days now. We've been getting more clientele, a whole new list of clientele too. Hasn't just been a one certain subject. It's been all different walks of life, which has affected us as trainers. Ultimately, made us better trainers. Do I talk to this person like this, or do I talk to this person like that?
Hmm.
And it's been going great, man. I mean, it's been awesome since then. The team loves it. All my trainers love it. They're all involved a little bit. She does most of the calls now and makes it easy for her. Every conversation is 10, 15 minutes compared to 2 hours, how it was
It's
before.
phenomenal.
Yeah, because your team does a lot of the legwork for us, which is great.
Yeah. What did you mean by that? And by the way, for those who don't know, so we also have here Shay. Now, Shay is the manager, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
So Alex actually originally was the one who was taking the phone calls with the leads, I believe, right? Unless you were passing them off to Shay previous, and yeah. Oh, so you were the
That's
one
how it
taking
was
them.
before. Now I'm
Yeah.
taking the ownership role of just logistics, things like that. She does right now all the calls, and then we're transferring her to even past that at some point.
Love that. Okay, gotcha. I just wanted to confirm. So previously you were saying what was the 2 hour and the 15 minute
So
reference of you
I'm
was?
so used to having to talk to clients for such a long time. One,
Oh,
because clients get comfortable, they want to tell you their entire life story about their dog, things like that. And then there's a 20-minute introduction of, hey, my name's Shania. I've got a 2-year-old poodle. Wants to go into every single detail that us as trainers don't need to spend 30 minutes talking on. You guys essentially cover that. Every time we get a call, we have a list of like a small checklist. Hey, Shania, 2-year-old poodle, dog aggression. She's looking for this. She's looking for that. So when we call her, hey, I hear you have a poodle, dog aggression. You're looking for this. You're looking for that. We can help you out, and then we can talk training. Takes 15 minutes, just because
yeah.
your team does all the legwork for us. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that's the biggest thing. A lot of people, did you do, if refresh my memory, and this is on me, did you do Facebook ads at all before me?
No, no.
Okay. So a lot of people who come to us on demos and who've tried running ads, or even if it was Google or Facebook, their biggest issue usually is just getting people on the phone, and we take that away from them. But to me, the biggest variable is we're going to connect with those who are looking for dog training. So that's why you're not spending all these labor and all those hours trying to get people on the phone and then have it, starting at ground zero, you can sort of pick up, where we left off. So yeah, it's good that's working out for you all. Now you're at a point now, dude, where I mean, dude, we're sending you like 50 appointments a month, or we did well, I shouldn't say per month because we're like halfway through the second month, but either way, we are sort of tracking for that this month too, so I can sort of say that.
I'll do it.
Your
And
account's freaking awesome.
I was
Yeah,
telling Jay last night, the Facebook ads, we're not paying a lot right now.
you're not
And
no.
Right.
like, I don't want to say numbers, but you know my numbers. So does Shay.
Yeah.
But we're not paying a lot right now. And I'm about to increase that because with the low amount of paying, I'm getting a whole bunch of clientele. So I'm about to increase it. So it's going awesome, dude.
Yeah, yeah, and you should, especially because now you're sort of removed from it. Shay can take the calls. You have trainers who you can dish them out to, so you're in a really good position where you could double your ad spend, triple it if you really want to.
And that's the
Um,
plan. We're actually looking to add a full time like phone person. So Shay can essentially get away from doing that as well and actually just manage the company and the trainers and just have one dedicated person, full time position answering calls.
Love that, dude. That's great. Yeah, you're right on the cusp, man. You're right on the cusp for sure.
I'm all about
Um,
it.
That's good. I mean, are there any differences between this and like the Google ad stuff you did in the past? Like the Google ad stuff, I guess the only main difference I think you would say was just it was less volume. That was less volume than this because just the leads here are going to be generally cheaper than Google, right?
Yeah, less
You know,
volume. Like I'm getting more volume with you guys. A lot more people who are willing to talk, willing to answer, willing to just even like figure out more about it. Because Facebook in general is a lot more about the community. You know, Google could be very, if we can even get somebody on the line for Google, it's just a general like, oh, cool. Hey, I'm looking for dog training. Compare if I talk to someone on Facebook, your ad looks awesome. I checked out your page. It's fantastic. I want to know more info. So other than volume, um, Google, I still have to do a lot of legwork with Google. It just brings them to the website, but I don't get to learn anything about their dog unless
yeah,
they send me a message. Um,
yeah,
so it still involves a lot of the legwork, less volume, and then less relationship with the caller.
sure, sure. Okay, that's fair. Anything you would want to, anything additional you want to share? Or I guess really what I always like to end off on is anything you would tell someone who's like on the fence. Any, someone that's on the fence of thinking of coming on board with us, what would you tell those people, I guess?
I would explain it like this. So when I first started talking with you, I was on the fence, and you know that.
Yeah.
I was just insecure. It's a whole new thing. It's a scary thing. Um, but luckily for me, I'm a very big risk taker. Hey, if it works out, it's going to work out great. If it doesn't work out, it's just not going to work out. So my advice would be right now, who's ever thinking about it has the advantage with these videos from me and Shay because now, unlike me, they have somebody who is also in the same profession and telling them
Do
this
it.
is going to benefit you. Like, just
Yep.
do it. So I would say 100% do it. If you think you're taking a chance, of course you are. You're always taking a chance with everything. But the chances of this not working out, I think it's extremely minimal. So
Okay.
I would say that like 100% sign on. Of course, you're more than people who's ever watching this, more than happy to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. I'm a straight shooter, Chris. You know that. Shay definitely knows that, and I'll tell somebody the truth if this works out or if it doesn't work out. And right now, it's working out for us very well. And we're only, you said 45 days in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still in the baby steps and
And
going.
I messed up. I should ask you this earlier. Do you know how many people you've signed up at this point? Do you recall that number by chance at this point?
I can get you like a rough estimate just by
Yeah.
remembering some of the names. Um,
Yeah, I meant to ask you that earlier. That's not bad.
no, you're good. Let me look. Going over the pending training. All right, Jennifer Figueroa. That's Melinda, not one. Uh, hold on, I don't even know where these names are.
It's all right.
Kelsey
I
Breen,
remember when you spoke,
Philip.
I remember when you first started, it was like 5. That was also like 2, 3 weeks in, maybe, or something like that, right?
Yeah. I can tell you it's more than 5 now.
Yeah,
I'm like having to like go and like count names. I'm already at 5 just from looking at it for 30 seconds.
sure.
Um, I'm gonna say Shay, what do you think number wise of how many people have signed on, paid, and started or continued training already? I'm at about counting it with my fingers. I'm at about 8, but I know there's more than that.
There has to be. I would say probably 12 to 15 at least.
That's
Wow.
exactly the number
Okay.
I was thinking was 12 to 15.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, love that. And then what I love too, guys, too, is you guys have good pricing. It's not like you guys are selling like $100 package. Like you guys have pretty, expensive
Yeah,
pricing, if I'm
I mean
recalling.
I can.
Yeah, you don't have to read it off now, but you have good pricing to be selling like you had like 2K or plus type of pricing.
Our base program is 2,400, and half some of these people haven't used the base program, so keep that in mind. I'm just using it as a general basis.
Yeah,
0.4 times 12, we're at about 36,000 for that.
that's
And
fair.
that's just the base program. We have, I think, I think on top of my head, we've done 3 people who have done like our advanced program, which is just more money. So at a
Sure.
minimum, we're at about 30 to 45,000 in just those clientele.
Dude, that's not too bad for 45, 50 or so days, 50 or so days. So I'm telling you, man, you increase that ad spend. Because dude, in your account, I will say too, like your account is a really good account. We really have like a really high appointment qualification, live transfer rate for your account. Well, I shouldn't say it's pretty in line with the most of our accounts, honestly, but
Yeah,
it still is like really high, which we love, you know. So you guys have been an amazing account.
that's the plan, man.
Well, look, hey, I appreciate everything you guys really. Unless there's anything else you want to add, I think we're good on this. I really appreciate everything you guys have had, and once again, I'm looking forward to keep on working with y'all and keeping seeing where this thing goes.
Oh yeah, Shay, is there anything you want to add?
I don't think so. No.
Awesome,
Yeah, I'm good.
awesome,
There's nothing else I need to add, man. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to getting more going.
awesome, guys. Well, look, I appreciate y'all.